Okay.
All right. So, if you can just say and spell your first and last name for us and your title, that'd be great.
We've
Thanks.
been here before.
I know, deja vu.
Annalisa Burns, Annalisa. Burns, Berns.
Okay. And you're the owner of?
Pet Search and Rescue. I'm the owner and founder of Pet Search and Rescue and Pet Search and Rescue Investigations. I specialize in helping people find their lost pets.
Okay. And we're talking about a local case here. There was obviously an imposter scam using your company. Some individuals here in Northeast Ohio thought that they had reached out to a company that was going to help them, which in fact you guys do, but these consumers weren't dealing with you directly. They were dealing with imposters.
They were, unfortunately. It's absolutely heartbreaking and devastating that some individuals take the opportunity where people are in trauma and maybe not thinking clearly or just trying for the fastest resolution and help in their search. And they basically have gone to the extent of just copying websites, copying content, and taking advantage of people at a time when they're in need.
Yeah. And so we talked about the things that we can do. I know there's a lot that we can't, right? In terms of just like some of these pages and social media, pages look so legit that I think anybody can be fooled. But there are a few steps that you suggested last time that we should take to make sure that we're getting what we're paying for.
Absolutely. So I say so too much. There's a few really important steps to take before paying someone to help you search for your lost pet. One thing is you want to confirm that you're actually talking to the correct phone number, the correct person at that business or even a nonprofit or volunteer group. So you can do a Google search for them. You can ask them to speak with you on the phone or even a video call. You can check their credentials either on a licensing platform like for your state or their training credentials. That should be on their website or their Facebook page. And they also should be willing to provide you with client testimonials and contact information of clients where you can check their references. So those are a few tips.
Yeah. And, I want to talk about why scammers might be targeting pet rescue, right? Time is of the essence. Emotions are heightened. We may not be thinking clearly. That's like a gold mine for scammers.
Unfortunately, scammers do take advantage when people are at a very emotional time. And when a pet goes missing, for many of us, that's like a family member going missing. So we just want help as soon as possible. And so it's really important to ask a friend or a family member, somebody you trust, hey, look at this. Does this seem like a real offer, a real service or nonprofit? If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And a big red flag is if people or businesses are offering guaranteed results. That's not realistic when you're looking for a lost pet. So that's a red flag also.
Real quickly, in this particular case, now, were you able to figure out was this like copying and pasting information from your website onto a social media site or post? Like, how exactly were Laura and Lily, convinced that this was real, and or did they just miss the fact that you're based in Florida and is it Texas?
So, there I said so again.
It's okay.
I am based in Florida and I also have my private investigator license in the state of California. I offer consultation services all around the US and around the world. However, obviously, I couldn't show up in person for $100 the same day to help search for a lost pet, for example. So in this instance, the scammers simply copied and pasted my content that I have devoted over 20 years of helping people find their lost pets. They just came in and stole it. And then they started contacting people at pretending to be my business. And then when people responded, they kept conversations on direct message on Facebook and text message, never providing personal information, never talking on the phone. And that's how they got away with this awful scam.
Wow. Well, thanks for jumping back on. We really appreciate it. I know technical
No
difficulties
problem. Can
got
I,
us.
I think I forgot one point I wanted to make.
Okay.
The one, I know the one about texting a code if you end up being able to use that. Can I
Sure.
go ahead?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
Another point to remember is that if someone asks you to text a code, that's a big red flag. That's a red flag along with unrealistic guarantees, not wanting to speak on the phone, asking for money up front without getting your case details or even finding out where your pet went missing. These are all things that buyer you have to beware.
All right. Great. Thanks so much again for your time. We appreciate it. I think we're good this time.
Thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate it
Take care.
too.